Hello everyone, this is Fantasy Ask and welcome back to ClanGen, the Warrior Cast clan generator game. When we left off in the previous episode, we had the Great Exile, where a whole bunch of our cats who are non-founders and not born within the clan were actually sent off into their own area of the beach, into what is now called Drift Clan. So these exile cats are not really exile cats. They're actually a whole separate clan that is outside of this shipwreck area, under the leadership of Juliet Starr, with Sandy Mosk as the deputy, Bruce as the mediator, and Hot Sauce as the medicine cat. So these guys, they're over here. Also, it's kind of cool to see, but Dark Chase has become a warrior, and Airclaw is now a warrior as well. And the cool thing is, because I want to focus more on like I said, founding cats and bloodlines, if we get to the stage where we don't have enough cats to breed, or all of our cats start being closely related to one another, then guys, we can always go to the leader's den and look at all the cats we have to pick from that we can pull in. So these are all, potential cats and genetics that we can pull in when we need more cats. But basically in the future, whenever we find stray kittens, when we help loners, queens, any of that, basically Frostar has an agreement with Juliet Star, and we will be sending those cats into Drift Clan. So that is kind of what has been happening. It is very odd, I will say, to get used to having such a small clan. Also, we did have Frostar finally give birth, and she had one little boy by the name of Smoke Kit. Now, the other thing I've gone ahead and done, I think I'm only going to be allowing each cat to have one litter, even if it's only one kit per litter. So Frostar, she will be having no more kits. Dawn Valley will be having no more kits. Iris Quiver and Daisy Wish will be having no more kits. So the other cats can be allowed to have their litters. And once all the cats, like I said, we don't have any more breedable cats because either they've already had a litter or they're too closely related, then we'll start bringing in cats from Drift Clan. So okay, let's go ahead, take a look at what our cats are up to, and then we can send them out on patrol. Frostar is daydreaming. She's recovering from birth, so she is resting up in the medicine cat den, and it is so strange to see Frostar this way. Because I'm used to her coat coloring and coat pattern from a certain angle, so she looks like a different cat when I see her like this, but she is so pretty. So pretty. But she is recovering and daydreaming, which is very nice. Dawn Valley saw some wandering two legs today. Oh yeah, also guys, the other thing that when we left off, I was saying that when we come back, some of our roles are going to shift around because we did not have a deputy. So yes, our roles have shifted around. So Frostar has actually appointed Dawn Valley as her deputy, because Dawn Valley even though he wasn't that successful because he was quite a bit younger and immature, but he did serve as leader, and he has been, Frostar's mate, and this way, if he becomes deputy, they'll be able to work closer together. Also, he has become a senior, and I kind of feel bad sending him out into the wild on his own to find ingredients and stuff. So Dawn Valley actually is the new deputy, and Snail Dusk has been made the new medicine cat. So she is, a bit more sprightly, she is a bit younger, she has the energy to go out on her own and find these ingredients. So she has become the medicine cat, but also, since she spent so many moons as mediator, I feel like she would kind of know how to soothe her patients, and she's kind of had a lot of practice, talking to everyone. And I feel like that's also a good quality for a medic to have, right? If you're going to treat someone, you need to calm them down too and make sure that they're receptive to your treatment. So Snail Dusk is the new medicine cat, and Bloomfreckle has actually been made as the new mediator. So hopefully Bloomfreckle has a better time at that than she did as mentor. I mean, both her mentorship experiences were unfortunate. The first time around, her apprentice died, Burnpaw, and then the second time around, Darkpaw, her apprentice, just did not get along with her, did not like her, and it did not work out. And obviously before that apprenticeship was completed, the exile happened, and then Drift Clan was created. And her apprentice went over to Drift Clan. So hopefully she has a better time mediating. It's okay, now I can continue. Snail Dusk can't wait for New Leaf, and it's still like Leaf Bare, so things are a little bit dire. Okay, Bloomfreckle is having a good day. So I feel like she's actually very, very excited to be a mediator, and she is actually very much looking forward to getting started on her work, which is very, very nice. Now, mediators, obviously, we kind of use them to help couples that we want to see kids from. Since she is a mediator, she can't mediate her own relationship, but actually her relationship, or her compatibility, I should say, with Blue Stripe is quite good. So we are instead going to be putting our focus into Snail Dusk and into Cicada Lotus. And it's kind of nice to see they have, on Snail Dusk's end, there is a high platonic love, and they both feel a lot of security with one another. But we're going to go ahead and try with this. I am really hoping that Snail Dusk gets to have a kid as well, because this is the third time that she's been mated. She has had no luck so far, and before she was a mediator, so she couldn't exactly mediate her own relationship. So I'm very hopeful. I have high hopes that Bloomfreckle is going to help Snail Dusk's love life blossom like that little blossom in her fur. So cute. Okay, so this worked. Romance increased, platonic like increased, comfort, trust increased, and then jealousy decreased. So things are looking good. Fingers crossed we're going to have good news. I love these two. I love them. I mean, I love all the cats we have, and I'm even more excited because obviously these are our founding cats, and I'm so happy that I get to, give time and attention to them, because they're the ones we started with, and they're the ones I wanted to explore. Okay, Child Stripe had a nightmare involving a two-leg trap. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, aww, Iris Quiver is feeling underappreciated. Iris Quiver. I think he's taking the breakup with Cicada Lotus a little bit hard, and then he's kind of seeing Cicada Lotus and Snail Dusk been mediated between, so, he's feeling underappreciated. He's probably wondering, was I not good enough for Cicada Lotus? That he was, unhappy with our relationship, and he kind of left me, and he seems to be having a decent enough time with Snail Dusk, and I'm hung up on him. But no, Iris Quiver, you shouldn't think that way. Don't think that way. Okay, Cicada Lotus is padding back and forth across camp. Okay, I feel like Cicada Lotus is kind of split. He had a really good mediation session with Snail Dusk, and from the looks of it, it seems like he does, there is something there between them, But at the same time, and he is excited with the possibility of them having a litter and all of that, but I think also he feels guilty towards Iris Quiver. So he's kind of caught between the relationship he let go and the relationship he latched onto, and he's got so many thoughts in his head. He's padding back and forth across camp. Blue Stripe almost choked on his prey. Oh, Blue Stripe, be careful. Please be careful. Again, a lot of what I'm thinking is focused on the romances that are happening because, we've got a few newly made mates, but I can imagine Blue Stripe, because he's insecure, I can imagine him eating some prey, and then Bloomfreckle walks past, and beforehand, Bloomfreckle wasn't his mate, she was just another she-cat in the clan, but he kind of, got a bit startled and overly conscious and excited that Bloomfreckle was there, that he wasn't paying attention, and I think he choked on his food. I think that's what happened. Okay, Daisy Wish is enjoying the warm sun in the camp clearing. Oh, Daisy Wish. And I wonder why it says her former apprentices are Blue Stripe, yes, but I wonder why it says Airclaw is a former apprentice, because Airclaw was not. Airclaw, you were Owl Whisker's apprentice, I think. Strange. Anyways, she has retired, so you know she's hanging out in the Elder Den, I think. And she served us very well as a deputy. I think she really picked up the slack. She had some very rough moons where we had cats die under her leadership, but coming out of all of that, you know, and she's getting up there in age, I think she realized she was too exhausted. So that is that. And Smokit is snuggling up to the belly of Frostar. Smokit actually looks really cute. Like, from when we look at the allegiances, it says a white and ginger Tom. And where is Frostar? Frostar is a dark ginger and white she-cat. So I'm kind of excited to see what Smokit is gonna look like as he gets older. But already he looks so cute. Like a white cat with that little bit of ginger. Ugh, I love it. That looks so pretty. So we'll kind of see how he looks as he gets a little bit older. But let's go ahead and send out our patrols. So I need to remember that Dawn Valley is no longer the medicine cat. No longer. I mean, like, look at this cutie pie. I felt so bad sending him out on his own to collect herbs, but Snail Dusk looks like she can handle herself. So we're gonna add her to a patrol. She's gonna go gather some herbs. As she heads out to gather cobwebs, Snail Dusk thinks about the dream she had last night. Was it sent by StarClan? It definitely distracts her from the hunt for cobwebs, but Snail Dusk uses the time by herself to put her thoughts in order. The sign from her ancestors will need acting upon, and she returns to camp to assemble the leader and deputy. Okay. And now, I do not need to use a randomizer, because we literally just have barely enough cats to send on one patrol. So, Blue Stripe, Cicada Lotus, Iris Quiver, Child Stripe, and Dawn Valley. And I do realize I could send, smaller patrols, but I like safety in numbers, so I choose to send them all together. Okay, let's go out. While on patrol, Iris Quiver notices some suspicious paw prints in the wet sand on the beach. Boldly, Cicada Lotus follows the paw prints to a trespassing rogue and confronts them. Fur puffed up and scowling, the patrol demands the rogue leave Feather Clan territory. Intimidated by his confidence and the number of cats, the rogue gives in and leaves without a fight. Okay, so they defended their little shipwreck, which is really good. But hold on a second. So last time we were trying to befriend River Clan, we'll try and befriend Fern Clan. Yes, that is fine. We don't want to invite any sort of outsiders. No. This is so cute though, that we have Dawn Valley over here as deputy, helping out with Frostar. Now, I don't know if I'm misremembering, but I think this screen only has the leader, unless the leader is sick for some reason or recovering from something. Then we have the deputy step in and help out. I think so. I think I've only seen that since Frostar got pregnant. But okay, I am going to cut the recording here, and then we will be back in a second. We are back, and it is time for us to skip a moon and see what happens. It is kind of strange that the videos are going to be shorter than it used to be, because we don't have that many cats to get through, but I'm excited, especially with all our new couples. Okay. At the gathering, Dawn Valley nudges his clanmates to go sit with Fern Clanners and chat with them. Wait, what? Fern Clanners. Ah, okay. Cats from Fern Clan. Right, I see. Daisy Wish found a little patch of white flower bulbs and decided to gift them to Iris Quiver. Oh, that's cute. Wait, Iris Quiver? And he was feeling underappreciated, so I'm actually really glad he has that cute little bit of, like, he's got that white bulb. And rumors reach your clan that the exiled hot sauce has died recently. What? I wonder how hot sauce died. That is so strange. And sad, but the medicine cat died. Oh my goodness, Drift Clan's medicine cat died. Now, something I'm curious about, if we go to cat list, do they show up, like, if a cat has been, like, with us and then we send them to Drift Clan, do we see them here? We don't. We see them in unknown residents. Okay, but we still kind of see them. Okay, interesting. We'll head back to events. And okay, this is all done. That is really unfortunate though. They must have had an incident because I feel like she was quite young. So they must have had some incident. Okay guys, let us jump into relationships and see what's going on there. Cicada Lotus isn't afraid to ask Snail Dusk a difficult question, which is good because they're mates, and that is going to take some getting used to. But they are mates, so he should be able to ask her difficult questions. Daisy Wish notices that Bloomfreckle knows a lot about the Dark Forest. Okay. Bloomfreckle depends on Cicada Lotus to back her up during a debate. Frostar thinks the clan's ancestors smile upon Dawn Valley. That is actually really, really sweet. That is really, really sweet. I think Frostar is thinking this because Dawn Valley has had kind of a turbulent experience with leadership and roles. But, you know, he started this whole thing with Feather Clan. He found this kind of shipwreck and he got everyone situated here. He was the leader. And then very quickly, the clan decided he was not up for it. So they instead installed Frostar. And then Dawn Valley managed to become mates with Frostar, and then they ended up having, you know, like a really good relationship. Obviously, Snail Dusk, the mediator, and Dawn Valley's ex-mate helped a lot with that. But in this relationship, while under the guidance of Frostar, Dawn Valley managed to really find himself as a medicine cat, and he did so much good as a medicine cat, you know, saving litters and kits and all of that, and helping queens in difficult places, and obviously helping everyone in the clan who was going through sickness and tough times. And then, after all of that, we've kind of had a full circle moment where, or almost full circle moment, where he is now helping Frostar as the deputy, kind of like back into the leadership role almost. So I think Frostar, for that reason, thinks that the clan's ancestors are smiling upon Dawn Valley because, you know, wherever he is, whatever people think of him, he always ends up in a good place. So that's kind of nice. Frostar calls to Iris Quiver to catch her a fat mouse on his next hunting patrol. Well, that's cute, because Frostar can't leave, of course. She's still recovering, so she's telling him to find her a fat mouse. Daisy Wish never realized how much she loves spending time with Frostar, which is so sweet. I suppose she got used to her role as deputy, and, you know, there was that period where she had a hard time, but then she realized that Frostar, you know, throughout this whole period really had her back, and that made her appreciate Frostar more. And now that she isn't deputy, I think she's missing all the days that she spent working with Frostar. Okay, Daisy Wish nods politely as Smoke Kit passes by. Snail Dusk is hurt by one of Charred Stripe's pranks, but Charred Stripe doesn't seem to believe her. You know the other thing with Charred Stripe, she is the only unmated cat. Oh, well, Daisy Wish and Iris Quiver are unmated, but, you know, they have a kit between them. But Charred Stripe, I should say, is the only cat without a family. Like, without any blood relations or mate. So I wonder if she is a little bit jealous of, you know, people like Snail Dusk, or cats like Snail Dusk and Bloomfreckle, and so it's like she doesn't have a mate to spend time with, so she's gonna play pranks on Snail Dusk. Snail Dusk often goes to Blue Stripe for guidance, which is kind of cute. Cicada Lotus gets a bug off of Iris Quiver's pelt and takes it out of camp. That is really nice of him. And it's good to see that Cicada Lotus, he isn't avoiding Iris Quiver out of, feeling a little guilty. And he's still kind of showing Iris Quiver that, he does care for him, but maybe not in the way that Iris Quiver would like. Oh, Iris Quiver wonders what Cicada Lotus thinks about mates. Oh, yeah, I think Iris Quiver is having a hard time getting over Cicada Lotus, and maybe the more Cicada Lotus does things like this, where he's nice to Iris Quiver, it kind of makes Iris Quiver question this whole situation more, and he's probably wondering, what does a mate mean to Cicada Lotus? Someone that you like being with, or someone you can have kids with? Like, what does a mate mean to you? Okay, Dawn Valley can hear the truth in Cicada Lotus's words when he talks about protecting others, and I think that also ties into this previous interaction with Iris Quiver. I think Cicada Lotus, by being friendly to Iris Quiver, he's in his own way trying to protect Iris Quiver's feelings. Like, he doesn't want to brush off Iris Quiver or be cold to him, so he's trying to be friendly, even if that confuses Iris Quiver more. Only Dawn Valley and Smoke Kit know the details about a specific piece of clan drama. Father-son are gossiping. I love this. Father-son are gossiping. What are they gossiping about? Okay, the last negative event was Snail Dusk being hurt by Chart Stripe. Okay, so I think they're gossiping about the fact that Chart Stripe doesn't have a mate and she's jealous of Snail Dusk and is pulling pranks on Snail Dusk. These two. Child Stripe and Smoke Kid bring each other prey. Oh, that's cute. I think maybe after his gossip session with his father, Smoke Kid, he's itty bitty right now, but maybe he kind of realized that Child Stripe, she doesn't have someone as close as the others do. Like, she doesn't have that special someone, so she's a bit lonely. And so Smoke Kid is trying to give her companionship by bringing her some prey. That's so cute. Okay, Child Stripe has had a great time hanging out with Smoke Kid lately. Look at that, guys. So Smoke Kid is succeeding in giving lonely Child Stripe some company with his adorable self. Okay, Child Stripe thanked Blue Stripe for bringing her food. Okay, she really appreciated that, and that was very considerate of Blue Stripe. Smoke Kid spent a long time talking with Daisy Wish. Oh, and was disappointed by Daisy Wish's lack of interest. Okay, that is unfortunate. But again, Daisy Wish, she's just getting up there in age. She's retired now, and she doesn't have... The whole reason she left being deputy is because she doesn't have as much energy as the younger cats do. Whereas, Smoke Kid, he's a baby. He's a bundle of energy. So I think Smoke Kid is, being really excitable, and Daisy Wish can't keep up, and Smoke Kid's not happy. Okay, so that was all, it seems, for today. And something that I haven't done in a while, because, Smoke Kid! Guys, look at this. He's that little ginger thing. It's like he has a little ginger heart on his coat. That's so cute, and he's got such pretty pale green eyes. So he is sweet and an avid play fighter. Oh, this young one, guys, he's adorable. Why is he so cute? And his clan born makes me so happy. Yep. Oh, he was born during Leaf Bear. So we actually have both our clan born cats, Blue Stripe and Smoke Kid, were born during Leaf Bear. How intriguing is that? The other thing I was thinking about, because we have a lot of these older cats and not really so many younger cats, and I kind of realized that if we didn't have all of these cats and we had kind of stuck with the founders and stuff, we probably would have had more kids by now, because the founders, we would have put more effort into pairing them and breeding them, whereas because we had so many other kids, I wasn't really focused on that. But both Blue Stripe and Smoke Kid, our only clan-born cats are so cute. I love them. Blue Stripe has like the prettiest blue eyes. Smoke Kit has the prettiest green eyes. They are just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. But yes, I was gonna say, we haven't checked the relations. Oh, to see the inner circle of Frostar, and it seems as though this is the inner circle right now. Dawn Valley, Smoke Kit, Iris Quiver, and Cicada Lotus. That is really, really cool. And let's see, Reliance, Admiration. Oh, so respect actually grows into admiration at a certain point. And I kind of love this. The fact that, like, after a very different experience, I feel like, between Daisy Wish and Iris Quiver. Literally, they broke up the day she gave birth to Blue Stripe. Whereas it seems as though the birth has only strengthened, Smoke Kit's birth has only strengthened the relationship between Frostar and Dawn Valley. So that is actually really, really nice. Love it. Love it. But okay guys, with that said and done, I'm gonna leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. It is New Leaf? It is New Leaf! Nice. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.